What's going on, everybody? My name is Stanley with Stouter Sales, and I'm excited to be with you today. What we're going to be talking about is Welcome Rapport and why it is so incredibly effective and one of the most, I believe, not used characteristics of the sales process. You see, a lot of people want to dive right through Welcome Rapport and go straight into discovery, asking questions, telling the client all about their product and why they need to do it and buy it. But the truth is I think if you're doing that, you're missing out tremendously on the benefits of establishing a really firm and strong relationship with this buyer and laying a foundation that will serve you both in this sale and in sales to come. So one of the things that I used to do when I was on the floor during Welcome Rapport was I would try to relax the situation. A lot of my videos, I talk about creating a differentiating factor between you and your competitors. Well, one of the best ways you can do that is when somebody walks right into your front door. How do they feel when they walk in the door? Do they feel like you're going to be that slimy salesperson that's just trying to shove a product down their throat? Or are you the person that is completely different from every single person that they've seen so far and they're intrigued by that? And so one of the things I like to do is right when somebody walks in the door, there's this awkward tension between you and that person. You know, they're trying to figure you out and trying to act like, what they're, the husband and wife or the partner, they sat there and they tried to act like they didn't have the full conversation before they walked in the sales center. Like, oh, don't tell them our number, don't tell them our price. Because everybody's trying to play this weird game. So what I found is when people would walk in the door, I would try to make it super casual, relax the situation, and one of the best things you can do is get that person to sit down. Get that person in your office, close the door, and one of the best questions I used to ask all the time is I'd get the people to say, hey, thanks for coming in, guys. Let me get you back in my office and let's sit down. So I'd sit them down and I'd say, all right, start from the beginning. Why are you here? I want to hear every detail. And then I would just get really quiet. And immediately the person would feel disarmed and they would start to share a little bit. And then I was wildly inquisitive throughout their story. Whoa, I saw you said this kind of quickly. Can you go back to that original point? I want to hear more about that. And what it does is it starts to break down that wall that person walked in with. And instead of you telling them how great your product is, what they're doing is literally handing you the roadmap to the sales. They're going, hey, listen, we've got to go, we hate our kitchen, or we hate our car, or the product we're using currently doesn't fulfill our needs in these 3 ways. Now you as a salesperson aren't guessing why they're there. You're not guessing at their motive. You're sitting in front of a person and knowing exactly what you need to say, how you need to make your product fit into their box. And now the roadmap is right in front of you, and the whole rest of the process becomes so much easier. So what I want to encourage you today with is if you're a sales professional and you are rushing Welcome Rapport, you are making your job so much harder than it has to be. And you're also not serving your buyer, your clients in a way that is going to be effective in the future. So I hope this video encouraged you. I want to hear about how maybe you have a technique that you use in Welcome Rapport. Maybe you have some questions that you try. Throw those in the comment section. Let me know what you guys are doing. Throw a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. And once again, guys, thanks so much for all the support. We love you and we appreciate it.